In this video, what I'm going to do, we're going to talk about the age-old thing of should we clean the barrel of our air rifle and how we do it. Okay, it might upset some people, it might not, I don't know. I put that in the end, carefully does it. Dirty barrel, right? You can see that? Hey everyone, so what does a BSA CLX, a straw, a cup of tea, nice, and a pull-through kit have to do with anything? In this video, what I'm going to do, we're going to talk about the age-old thing of should we clean the barrel of our air rifle and how we do it. Okay, so guys, if you've never done it before, please stick around. Some of the old ones are going to go, oh, that old thing again. I know, right? But I've never done this video, so I just thought it might be helpful to a few people. And sometimes I do get asked this. So here we go. Okay, what you're going to need, so you can have it on some kind of stand or something like that. It doesn't matter, you can have it on anything you like. Really, I've got it on here. If you want to see a video about that, check it out. Check out this, what I've just got. Jury's still out. Jury's still out, but I like for what we got. What we got is okay. Right, it's on to this bit then, right? Let's not get distracted. So what am I using? Well, best put my glasses on so I can see you. So I'm using the power pull-through kit, or the pull-through kit from Napier. All right. I'm going to put a link in the description where you can get it on Amazon. Please follow that link as well because it helps the channel. Or you can get it from Napier Direct or all good gun shops. That's what's in it. Okay, this is not a sponsored thing. I've had this kit for God knows how long. All I do is replace the patches and the gun oil as well. Right. Okay, so that's what we've got in there. Okay, so you've got some patches, the gun cleaner, the air gun oil, all right, specifically designed for that air gun oil, okay, and a pull through itself, and that's the pull through. So you know, looks a bit like a bicycle brake cable, doesn't it? And if I unwind it, here you go, got a nice pull handle on it, and on the other end got a little loop, yeah, a little bit of string, a little loop on the end. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do with that. Okay. So, first thing we need to do is we need to cock the rifle because I've got a magazine in it. Turn the magazine out. I still like these CLX machined thingies. Okay. And we don't want to shut it because if you look carefully, I'm not going to close it all the way. If I need to push this through there, it's got to come out of there. So if I shut that, it's not going to happen, is it? See that? And if I put the safety on, I can't fire it anyway. All right, so I'm going to leave that open, and then I'll just dry fire when I'm done. Okay, so let's first of all, with tea in hand, okay, because I'm going to do, I'll split the room again. I am. It might upset some people, it might not, I don't know. This is what I was taught many years ago. What do you want to clean that for, boy? Anything wrong with it? What you do, you put fire loads of lead down it. It's good for the barrel, that. Well, this is a rifle barrel. What about if you get bits in the barrel? Okay. And the old adage of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Is it still accurate? That's what you want to ask yourself if you want to clean the barrel. Is it still really accurate? And I mean, sort of really accurate where you want it to be. It could be your first port of call cleaning the barrel if your rifle goes off accuracy, right? That and obviously dodgy pellets. Okay. So you could do this then. Also, I was always taught, you're buying a rifle off somebody else secondhand. You don't know what it's like. Clean, give the barrel clean. Or you look down some camps and they clean their barrel all the time because they just think it's, you get a super accurate barrel. This is a rifled barrel, so obviously the pellet goes down it, spins, right? That's what a rifling is. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Does the barrel need a clean? Yeah, it hasn't been done for a bit, and the gun doesn't get shot very often, so I don't know, all sorts of stuff could go in there, couldn't it, really? Moisture, that kind of thing. Even though it's in a case and what have you, you don't know. So we're going to do that for you today. Okay. So we've done the first bit. We've opened up the breech, so we can get down there. Now, you got a number of ways you can do this. You can take your silencer off, all right? And I'm going to show you both ways. I'm going to show you a little trick if you've got a shroud on. Okay, so I can take my silencer off of this because it's not shrouded and it's really easy to do. Now, if I show you with minus a patch, it goes all the way down the barrel and comes out here. See that? Yeah? I know, right? Who'd have thought? Okay, now, this is why I do the R10 because it's shrouded. So let's just say there are things that can get caught on in here, inside the baffles and what have you. So here's what you can do. Just use 2 hands, Marcus, so don't cross-thread it. There we go. And I never over tighten these. Just nip it up. Alright. So we can do this where the straw comes into view. Okay. I best put my bins on, didn't I? 1 straw from a reputable fast food restaurant. Okay. You put that in the end, carefully does it, and you'll feel your way down. And this, you look at it, look. We know the barrel end's there. So we know we can have about that much sticking out the end. And careful when you go in there, you don't want to dig around in the baffles. Just find your way through. There you go, that's at the barrel. And watch. You can now safely, he says, push the pull through all the way down. See that? Yeah, nice little trick, right? So I'm going to keep the straw in there, and I'm going to do it with the silencer on. Okay, so what do we need? We need that. This is the pump action version. Hello, gun. Pump action. Excuse the puns, okay? Airgun power oil. We are going to need a patch. And these are lint-free little patches. You can get them in, anything lint-free, if you can cut them to that size, will work. Okay, that's what's going to clean the barrel when it goes down. You're going to need one of them. And I'm going to push the pull through all the way down. It comes out at the end. Okay, and what I'm looking for now, I'm looking for that little bit of thread. And I can easily get a hold of that. There it is. A little bit of thread. Alright. And what we're going to do with the gun oil, you guessed it, we're going to spray that in the oil quite liberally, and then put the patch through the loop, equal each side if you can, and pull it tight. Now you can see that, yeah, you can see it through the scope. And now the magic happens. So you're going to try and keep the straw in, and you're going to pull it gently to get to the end. Hold the straw so it don't come out. See it disappear, and now you're going to pull all the way. And I can feel it come to the end now. And if you look, a dirty barrel, right? You can see that? Quite a dirty barrel. So you're going to do this until that patch comes out clean. So we might fast forward this bit. All right. Okay, so almost clean now. What have I done through so far? That's the third one. I'm going to do one more. There we go. And that's the one more. Nice and clean. Alright. So we now have a clean barrel. Now, this is how I was taught, guys, and this is how I've been doing it for a while. So I always now, I'll run 2 dry patches down just to get rid of any excess gun oil down there. Alright. Some might say, oh yeah, but it lubes the pellet, it lubes the pellet. This is how I've been taught. You know, different ways are good, right? We're not all the same. And I'm not saying what I'm doing here is the best way. But it is a good way and it works, it cleans the barrel, right? No one's the best. There is always somebody better than you that you can learn from. But this is how I was taught and I've been shooting for years. So just going to run a dry one down. Alright. Here we go. That's gone on the floor, it's nice and clean. Lost my straw end, look. So one more. Once more onto the breach. Oh, I should stop with my puns, shouldn't I? Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, it's dry now. It's good. So two dry ones down there. And that is it. So straw out. You don't that will you I'll fire that across the garage and you could hurt somebody, so take that out. Okay, so closing it up. Nice and safe over there. Wall, everything, gonna dry fire. Okay, get rid of everything, safety back on. Gun is all nice and safe and ready to shoot. So there you go, everybody. That's how I clean the barrel. It's a Marmite kind of thing. I think that's what it is. It's a Marmite kind of thing. You either do it this way or you do it the other way. Does it really matter? Yeah? You can see it was dirty, so it's not going to do any harm. That's the way I look at it, and that's why I've been taught. So, newbies out there, that's how you clean the barrel of your air rifle, okay? You may have seen in the shot as well, with the oily rag. You notice, look. So I've got gun oil over my fingers and I'm drying it with this, and now that is still got gun oil on it, so that goes in the case. I've got another one for the R10, and every time gun comes out or I use it, I'll give it a quick wipe down. Yeah, case in point, stay safe, shoot safe.